Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
What happened here? As soon as our pujari is ready, he's going to lead us in Achman. I'll give put the battery in. Give it to her. You're doing too many things. Give it to her. Are we ready? Please proceed. And then the neck beats. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. They don't have their own Achman cup? Krishna Krishna. Beautiful. Flowers. Three times? Already done? Okay. For those of you that are new, I'll explain what we just did after we do what we're going to do next. What we're going to do next is you all should have a copy of Sri Brahma Samhita. These are prayers for purification. It's a standard procedure for chanting Brahma's prayers. So I chant swiftly, you chant according to my pace. Do you have a copy? Oh, on the screen. Okay. Okay, very good. Ishara Parama Krishna Sachit Ananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam Chintamani Prakara Sadmasu Kalpa Briksha Laksha Vratesa Surabira Vipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrama Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Venum Kanvantam Arabinda Dalaya Taksham Barhavatam Samasitam Sundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Alola Chandrakala Sadmanamalya Vankshi Ratnangadam Pranaya Keda Kalavilasam Shabam Tribangaladitam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vrittimanti Pashyanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sarujvala Vigrahasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaitam Achyutimanadiman Antarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedesha Durlabam Adurlabam Atma Bhaktao Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Pantastu Koti Shatavatsara Sampragamyo Vayoratapi Manaso Muni Pungamanam Sopyasti Yad Prapadasinya Vajincha Tatve Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ekopya Saurachayatam Jagadanda Kotim Yat Shakti Rasti Jagadanda Chayaya Dantaha Andanta Rasta Paramanu Chayanta Rastam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yad Bhava Bhava Tadiyoma Najasta Taiva Samprapya Rupa Mahimasha Nayana Bhusha Suktairam Eva Nigama Pratataisnavanti Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabis Tabirya Eva Nijarupataya Kalabihi Goloka Eva Nivisatya Kilatma Bhutto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Premanjana Charita Bhakti Vinochanena Santaksadaiva Hridayesha Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sundaram Achinchu Ganasarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ramadi Murtushakalani Amena Tishtan Nanavatara Makarod Bhuvaneshu Kinto Krishnak Swayam Sambhavak Paramak Pamanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti Kotishvashesha Vasadadi Vibhuti Binnam Tad Brahma Niskalamanantamashesha Bhotam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Maya Hiyasya Jagadanda Shatani Sute Trigunya Tadvashaya Vedavataya Mana Satbhavalammi Parasatvam Vishuddha Sattvam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasamatayama Yat Prani Nampani Param Smarutamupetia Leelayatenu Bhuvanani Jagat Yajasram Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Golokanamni nijadamni talecha tasya Devi Maheshu Haridamasu Teshu Teshu Te Te Prabhava Nichayavihi Tasyayena Govindamadi Purusham Bhajami Shristi Stati Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Rekha Chayeva Yasya Bhubanani Vibharati Durga Ichchadarupam Api Yasya Tatesta Tesa Govind Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajam Kshiram Yatadati Vikara Vishesha Yogat Sanjayate Dati Pratak Pratagasti Hetuho Yaksam Utam Apitata Samupaiti Karyad Govindam Purusham Tamaham Bhajam Deeparcha Eva Hidasham Tanam Abhyupetya Deepayateva Vritaheta Samana Dharma Yastadrag Eva Hitya Vishnu Taya Vibhati Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Yatkaranarnava Jale Bhajatisma Yoga Nidramananta Jagadanda Saroma Kopaha Adara Shaktim Babalambya Param Samurtim Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasyaika Nishvasita Kalamata Vadambhya Jivanti Loma Vidaja Jagadandanataha Vishnur Mahansi Yasya Kalavishesho Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Basvanya Tankshma Sakaneshu Najesha Tejaha Sviyam Kiyat Prakariyat Tadvitad Vadatra Brahmaya Esha Jagadanda Vidhana Karta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yat Pala Pallava Yugam Vidhaya Kumbha Dvandve Pranama Samaye Saganadi Rajaha Dighan Vilhantam Alam Asya Jagatrayasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Agnir Mahi Gurub Ambam Marudishasha Kadastatatma Manasita Jagatrayani Yasmad Bhavanti Bhivanti Vishanti Yangcha Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajam Yachakshir Esa Savita Sakala Grahanam Raja Samasta Suramurti Rashesha Tejaha Yasyagya Yabramati Kambrita Kala Chakro Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Dharmo Tapapa Nichaya Shrutayasta Pankshi Pramadi Kita Padagava Dayascha Diva Yadatrama Vika Prakata Prabhava Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yastvindra Gopam Atavindra Mahoswa Karma Bandhanarupa Padabhajanam Atanoti Karmadi Nirda Hitakintu Cha Bhakti Bhajam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Yam Krodha Kama Sahaja Pranayadi Bhiti Vatsalya Moha Gora Gaurava Sevya Bhavai Sanchintya Tasya Shadrashim Tanam Aparete Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajam Shriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha Kalpatarabo Drama Bhumis Chintamani Ganamayi Toyam Amritam Kataganam Natyam Ganamam Api Vangshi Priyasaki Chiranandam Jyoti Paramapitara Svajam Apicha Sayatrak Shirabhi Shabati Sarabi Vyasya Sumahan Nimeshad Yakyo Vyamrajati Yatra Samaya Bhaje Shweta Dvipin Ham Iha Golokam Ityam Vidanta Steshanta Shatira Gadi Paye For those of you that are a little newer and you're wondering what we just did, beginning Achmana Om Apavitra Pavitrava Sarvavastam Gatopi Va Yasmaret Pundarikaksham Sabhaya Abhyantara Suchihi. Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. That's the mantra for purification, which says, whether purified or unpurified, pavitra or apavitra, just by remembrance of the Pundarikaksha, the lotus-eyed Supreme Personality of Godhead, one becomes qualified and becomes capable of crossing over the ocean of fearful existence. Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. So that's recited at the beginning for purification of the participants. And then we all recited together these, nice verses from Brahma Samhita. The verses of Brahma Samhita are expressions of the mature realization of Lord Brahma after he underwent tapa, or austerity, for 100 celestial years, primarily chanting of his 2 mantras. And in that state of pure realization, he composed these prayers, Govindam prayers, Govindam Adi Purusham. He's the original person from whom everything and everything and everything and everything. So some of those everythings are identified in those prayers. But Govinda is the cause of all causes. He's the cause of everything. So those mantras are chanted, as we just did, for our purification and purifying the atmosphere and making the setting sanctified for the event that we're about to begin. Diksha. This past several days, many of us have been together discussing the text poster over here to illustrate what's in the text, the stages of bhakti. With sound effects too. Stages of bhakti. Starting, the comparison is, the bhakti is like a creeper that starts with a seed, and then by watering the seed and nourishing the seed, the creeper starts to manifest and develop further stages, further stages, further stages, further stages. So we're discussing those stages and symptoms of those various stages up to the mature stage. The mature stage is right at the top. That's this blossoming flower, all called prema, prema bhakti, from the seed of bhakti to the mature flower, prema bhakti. And 2 things, just so I want to connect what we're doing with what we just did. The stage of initiation commonly happens, the sequence, those of you that have been with this discussion, or it's expanding on a few verses from Rupa Goswami's writings, the stages of bhakti. Adau, Shraddha, in the beginning, some preliminary faith. And then when there's preliminary faith, very kind Krishna sends his representative, sadhu. So sadhu sangha, and the one with faith, when getting together with sadhus, does with sadhus what sadhus do. Bhajana kriya. And so initiation, what's happening here is somewhere in this, after sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya has begun, and eradication of anarthas has also commenced. That's the next stage. Unwanted things from within the heart become cleansed. So in the diagram, it's towards the bottom. It's not the very, very bottom, but it's towards the bottom from the bhajana kriya, anartha vritti stage, to connect what we're doing with what we just did. And another thing to connect what we're doing with what we just did is in the sadhana stage of bhakti, there are two principal characteristics. Now, we discussed that during my previous visit, but it was repeated a few times this visit. Two characteristics of the sadhana stage are kleshagni and shubhada. Kleshagni means kleshas, or miseries, are diminished and eventually completely finished. But diminishing of kleshas, kleshagni, and shubha, da means it gives. So sadhana has the power to give auspiciousness. And so there's different kinds of auspiciousness, but the process of bhakti gives transcendental auspiciousness. Now, there's auspicious things that have to do with material elevation, but there's transcendental auspiciousness that leads to awakening of the knowledge of who we really are. So, very essential verse that's describing what we're doing today is Diksha. There's a verse that's specific to this topic of Diksha, where the same two things are described. This verse is referred to in many places. It's found in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya-lila, chapter 15. I'll recite the verse slowly, maybe a few times, and you can follow along, just hearing the sound and the meaning of the verse. Divyam Jnanam Yuto Dadyat Kuryat Papa Shasangshaya Tata Diksha Vidhanena Dvijatam Jayate Nranam. So right in that verse is the word Diksha. And those who are Deshikas, or learned persons, they consider that the process of Diksha does two things, similar to what the two things are in sadhana. And one of them is papa, or the consequence of one's past misdeeds, becomes eliminated by the process of Diksha. And second, Divyam Jnanam, transcendental knowledge, is imparted or is transmitted along with the process of Diksha. Divyam, the commentary says, the word Diksha has two parts, Di and Sha. Di has to do with the Divyam Jnanam. So in the learned persons say Diksha is where Divyam Jnanam is transmitted by the Diksha process, or in conjunction with the Diksha process, and sins are eradicated through the Diksha process. Di, transcendental knowledge, or Divyam Jnanam, and Ksha, Diksha, that is, sins are eradicated by, so the process of Diksha is very simple. It's transcendental, but it's very simple in principle. The principle is taking shelter of Krishna, and in turn, Krishna formally accepting the one who's taking shelter unto him. It's not that one cannot take shelter of Krishna without Diksha, but one who wants to proceed in spiritual life, in this nice chart, the stages of bhakti, it's essential. It's a step of formalizing one's connection with Krishna through the process of Diksha. In the Sanskrit of the verse, Divyam Jnanam Yato Dadyat. Dadyat, like dadati, pratigranati, the same verbal root. dadyat means to give. So the process of diksha gives divyam jnanam and eradicates sins. Those two things. Same as the chart of with it describing sadhana. Auspiciousness is created and kleshas are diminished by the process of sadhana bhakti. And in the process of sadhana bhakti, the stage where it's formalized, that is, making a commitment unto Krishna and being accepted by Krishna. Therefore, at some point, there'll be name given. And when the name is given, it's the name, Prabhupada's explanation, names are given because they help one remember Krishna or the spiritual realm or those who are engaged very nicely in Krishna's service or qualities and characteristics of pure devotional service. To help us remember. So when one is born, parents give us a name. And when one takes initiation, then another name is given. Our legal name is what our legal name is. And then the spiritual name is acknowledging that Krishna has accepted. And we like to be accepted by Krishna. We like to submit to Krishna and be accepted by Krishna. And be established more firmly in that relationship with Krishna. So, divyam jnanam yato dadyat, kuryat papasya, papa means sin, kuryat papasya sangshaya, without a doubt, these two things transpire through the process of diksha. The learned persons, tattva kovidai, they say that's what this process of diksha is. Now, where this is taken from, it's a detail, but I think it's important to this chart on the board or what we've been doing the past several days. The reference comes in Hari Bhakti Vilas, this verse that I just recited. It's quoted many, many places, but the source is Hari Bhakti Vilas. And Hari Bhakti Vilas is, putting it in simple language, it's a how-to manual by Sanatana Goswami and Gopal Bhatta Goswami on how to do everything. How to observe Janmashtami, how to conduct marriages, how to worship deities, how to observe Ekadasi, how to do everything that a Vaishnava does, how to. It's a how-to manual. So in the section of Hari Bhakti Vilas that deals with deity worship, Sanatana Goswami and Gopal Bhatta Goswami make reference to a verse from the Agamas. What the Agamas, for those interested, Agamas are a portion of the Vedas that deal with deity worship. And because Gopal Bhatta Goswami was the son of the chief priest in Sri Rangam, he knew all about deity worship. He knew everything about deity worship from his father, and the line that he was to be, the next chief priest in Sri Rangam, the eldest son. So he knew thoroughly. So from the agamas, which deal with deity worship, there's a procedure that's from Vishnu Yamala, that's the particular reference in Hari Bhakti Vilas. Vishnu Yamala is one of the agamas that describes in deity worship, the deity is approached through mantra. That's the context of this reference. And following the verse that's so often quoted in so many places, Divyam Jnanam Yato Dadyat Kuryat Papasya Sangshaya Tasmat Diksheti Sa Prokta Dvijatom Jayate Nirnam. Dvija, second birth. Birth and second birth, therefore a second name. And there's a second verse that's taken directly from Vishnu Yamala. I was able to find the verse in Hari Bhakti Vilas. It says, Ato Gurum Pranamyaivam Sarvasam Vini Vejacha Guniyat Vaishnavam Mantra, specifically Vaishnavam Mantram Diksha Purvam Vidanataha. Vidanataha means the procedure, receiving Diksha through a Vaishnava mantra. The second verse says it's imperative. I'll read the translation. It is the duty of every human being. Now, there's probably other than human beings in this room, some bugs and some other forms of life. But there's lots of human beings, and the verse says it's the duty of every human being to surrender to a bona fide spiritual master while offering him everything. That's this sarvasvam vinivejacha, everything including body, mind, and words, intelligence, everything, one should take Vaishnava initiation from him. So there's a function of this Vaishnava initiation, or this process that we're doing just now. It's a submission and it's an acceptance. That's the essence in very simple language. Submission and acceptance. A submission unto Krishna, acceptance by Krishna. And the medium or the representative of Krishna is the spiritual master. But the spiritual master's function, taking Prabhupada's words, he's a postal peon. Just carrying a message from Krishna. My dear devotee of Krishna, Krishna has a message for you. What's that? Take shelter of him, and take shelter of him through the medium of his representative, or through Krishna's representative, and receive mantra through Krishna's representative. And every human being, it's obligatory, it's essential. During my days of participating in initiations where Prabhupada was present and hearing recordings of many initiation lectures, this verse, 3 verses are always recited, maybe 4. One of the verses that's always recited is a companion of this verse. It's from the Mundaka Upanishad. And Tadvijnanartam sagaram eva abhigachet samatpani shrotriyam brahmanishtam. It's in, the language of the Upanishads. It's really cryptic. Not exactly a sutra, but it's really cryptic. So that Tadvijnanartam sagaram eva abhigachet. If that person who wants transcendental knowledge, sagaram eva abhigachet. Eva is certainly, I've heard Prabhupada say this at least 100 times. Abhigachet is a term that means it's imperative. It's not take it or leave it. It's not optional. That person that wants to connect with knowledge of transcendence must, abhigachet, take shelter of a spiritual master. Same as the reference from the Vishnu Yamala. Same. Human being must. Now specifically, that person who wants to know transcendence, the reality beyond illusion. What's that? One who wants to know that, shelter of a spiritual master is necessary. And then the next half of the verse says that the characteristic of the acquiring person, the characteristic of the one who's being inquired from. So the disciple and the guru. Samatpani. Samatpani is really simple. Firewood in hand. means menial service. Just like Krishna and Sudama Brahman did menial service for Sandipani Muni. Krishna is all-knowing. Krishna did menial service. It was even the Sandipani Muni's wife that requested, please go to the forest and gather wood for the fire yagya. And so, yes, and that they went. So, Samatpani, menial service, anything, body, mind, words, intelligence, whatever you haven't been endowed with, is to be given in humble service to the representative of Krishna, the spiritual master. And Shrotriyam, the qualification of the spiritual master. They've heard Shrutis, they've heard spiritual topics from the right sources. And Brahmanishtam means they're fixed in that absolute truth. They've heard and they're fixed in the absolute truth. Very simple. So, Tadvigyanartam sagrum eva abhigachyat samatpani shrotriyam brahmanishtam. Upanishad verse. And there's another verse that invariably, from my experience, Prabhupada would refer to when speaking on initiations, the occasion of initiation. Tasmat guru prapadyeta jigyasu shreya uttama shabde parechadishtam brahmani upashamashrayam. Tasmat, beginning is therefore. It's a continuation of something. This is a discussion from Canto 11, Chapter 3, where the Navayogendras are visiting the yagya of King Nimi. They come descending from the sky, and he stops his yagya, and wow. You don't stop yagyas once you start them, but he stopped. He stood up, received these 9 effulgent beings that just descended from the sky, and he presented many questions. So, Sage Prabhuda, one of the 9 Yogendras, answered this question about making a connection with transcendence. And therefore, Tasmat, Guru Prapadyeta, so right, take shelter of Guru. And that is a necessity for those who are Jigyasu, Shreya Uttama. Jigyasu means inquisitive. And Shreya Uttama means the topmost benefit. Uttama and Shreya Uttama. That Prabhupada had a way of describing things. In Sanskrit, there's 2 words. There's prayas and shreyas. Prayas means short term. Shreyas means long term. And Shreya Uttama means ultimate. Those who are inquisitive into the ultimate good for living entities, which is what King Nimi was asking, and the sage Prabhupada is giving the answer, Jigyasu Shreya Uttama. This is the procedure. Sagurum eva abhigachyat. Shabde pare chinishnatam. Shabde, same. One has heard, and cha nishnatam. One's fixed in that which one has heard. Nishnatam. Brahmani upashamashrayam. The person who one inquires from should have upashamashrayam, who has taken shelter in that knowledge of transcendence. And they live there. And their function is to give that to others who want that. The Shreya Uttama person. And that's what the process of a guru-disciple relationship is. And that's what we're doing. It's the process of submission unto Krishna. There's preparation for that in the bhajana kriya, anartana vritti stages of bhakti. And when there's sufficient confidence that this candidate really wants the genuine thing. They don't want to just make a show. They're genuine, it's sincere, and their purpose and interest, and their practice indicates it. So then Diksha is awarded to such a person. Traditionally, the initiation was the initiation of Gayatri mantras. I'll just make one more point and then we'll move on. In the process of Divyam Jnanam, the Dadyat, Divyam Jnanam Yato Dadyat, through the process of Diksha, the explanation given in Hari Bhakti Vilas is the mantra itself carries transcendental knowledge. So one who receives mantra receives transcendental knowledge through the mantra. It also means two other things. Prior to the formality of receiving Diksha, there's often Shiksha, some explanation of transcendental knowledge. Or during the process of Diksha itself, there's imparting of transcendental knowledge. Or the mantra itself conveys transcendental knowledge, or combination. But Divyam Jnanam is part of the experience of the initiator and the initiated, guru and disciple, the one who receives the mantra. That's three different ways in which Divyam Jnanam can be imparted. For example, now some of you have read Brihat Bhagavatamrita, and in Brihat Bhagavatamrita, there's a young boy in Vrindavan. His name is Gopakumar. Because of his age, he's Kumar. Because of his activity, he's Gopakumar. He's a little cowherd boy. What's up? Okay, but can they take their vows before the deity and you can still make the offering? Yes or no? Okay, okay. So, Mataji, it's okay? Thank you. Okay. So back to our little topic. I just want to bring closure to this. Gopakumar received mantra from his Diksha Guru. He was in Vrindavan, he met a sadhu, he became very inspired by the qualities of the sadhu. The sadhu was very internal. He didn't give lots of classes or descriptions of transcendental knowledge, but little Gopakumar asked his guru, could he give him mantra, diksha, and he did, with no explanation. But knowledge was imparted through the mantra itself, and in due course of time, gradually, the Divyam Jnanam became awakened in him through the chanting of the mantra and his submission to his guru. He was very faithful and very grateful to his guru. And the combination of that submission and gratitude brought about a very effective result. His dedication to the mantra, dedication to his guru, and transcendental realization became his experience. So whether it's A, B, or C, or combination, Divyam Jnanam is part of the process. It's a very merciful process, very simple and very merciful process. And so what we're going to do next is there are 5 candidates for initiation, and what I'm accustomed to is somebody is asked to speak something about the candidate before they come forward and take their vows, or as they come forward and take their vows. So you decide what's going to happen next. Now? Okay. So how about Chandrasekhar and your good wife? You go over to Prabhupada's Vyasasan, that's over there, stand up. Both of you, stand up. Go pay your obeisances before Prabhupada, then come over here. Yeah. The microphone work?
Hare Krishna, just for FYI, deities are getting bhoga offering, so there's going to be a curtain across the bottom of the altar, but the altar will be remaining open during the time of taking vows and getting their initiation. So I will speak about Chandrasekhar Prabhu and I guess Harshita Mataji at this point. Damodar Leela Mataji will speak about Priya Mataji and Ananya Mataji, I guess, to make it efficient process. So Chandrasekhar Prabhu and Harshita Mataji.
Come forward.
We've known them, so they're, can you decrease the volume? There's echo. So we've known them since about the COVID time. So Prabhuji came into the Association of Devotees early on and received in India while he was in college, and received Bhagavad Gita and Prasadam from the devotees, and subsequently moved to the US, and then he came to Portland with his Bhagavad Gita and Harshita Mataji accompanying him. And at that point he had not read Gita, but Harshita Mataji had taken some Bhagavad Gita classes and while in school, and decided to pick up the Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita as it is. Not as it is on the bookshelf, but actually as it is. And she started reading, and then around COVID time, they came to temple, received prasadam, and since then we've had the opportunity to have their association, their various devotees. They've been part of our Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam discussion group for several years, and what I've noticed about both of them, I'll speak of you as one unit rather than two separate people necessarily, is that they're very good at actively listening. They listen carefully with the intent to apply the instruction in a thoughtful manner, and they're intelligent in that they have a taste for reading Srila Prabhupada's realizations and his purport, and then apply them in a practical manner. So that same aspect that comes into hearing and speaking on Shastra, they apply in the regular services that they're carrying out. They very carefully hear what the request is, use their intelligence to learn how to apply it, and then systematically carry out that process in a thoughtful manner. And that's very wonderful. On a personal level, they're very gentle, both of them, and happy devotees. I remember when Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Romapada Swami Maharaj, first came to the Northwest in 2001. We went to a temple in southeast Portland, and the temple president greeted Maharaj outside with a huge smile on his face. And Maharaj was afterwards commenting to me that Krishna consciousness is a happy process, and we should show that joy naturally. So they show that very naturally, and we're so happy that they're joining the community of devotees and receiving the Shatra Sampradaya. So all glories to His Holiness, Romapada Swami Maharaj ki Jai.
Okay, next speaks less for next. Okay, I'm just cueing him before he gets wound up too much. Keep it short. Okay, so comes vows and then comes name. Vows. On your beads you'll chant how many rounds every day for the rest of your life?
At least 16 rounds.
And the number, the 4 principles that you'll follow?
No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit.
Very good. And you'll continue as you have been doing to try your best to carefully follow Prabhupada's teachings. Rest of your life. Very good. Initiated name, Chaitanya Chandra Das.
Chaitanya Chandra Das Prabhu ki jai.
No explanation needed. Chaitanya Chandra. Next, how many rounds you'll chant every day for the rest of your life?
At least 60.
Okay, strong. The 4 rules that you'll follow?
No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling.
Okay. And you'll, like a good husband, continue making best effort to follow Prabhupada's teachings.
Yes.
Very good. Initiated name is Harsharani.
Harsharani Mataji ki jai.
Harsha means happy. Rani means the queen. So you know who that is. And you'll find in folio, Harsharani was a very celebrated disciple of Prabhupada. You'll find her name many, hundreds of times. So you can look up to Harsharani, who's you're named after, but it's Radharani, who you're both named after. Hare Krishna. Oh, okay. So come forward. Our next 2. You going to do 1 or 2? 2. Okay, very good. Prabhupada first, then the deities. Please go quickly. Ananya first. Okay, Ananya first, and then. You ready to get glorified? She'll do it sweeter and shorter.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Yeah, I'll keep it very short, although I can go on and on. They are such sweet devotees. So it's my privilege to talk about these 2 wonderful devotees who are very dear to my heart, and I'm sure they are dear to everyone in our congregation. They have touched our lives in a very, very positive, beautiful manner. Ananya Mataji and Priya Mataji both have 2 kids, and they are raising them in very nice Krishna conscious manner, a great service. And apart from that, they have very nice attitude, always service oriented. Ananya Mataji teaches music to many kids, and she for all the festivals she is always ready to help Matajis and kids make very nice presentations for the pleasure of the Lordship. And she helps and supports her husband, Sukumar Prabhuji, so that he can do Herculean tasks in our kitchen. And so both the family, Mataji supports him very well in taking care of so many services in the temple. I'll keep it short. So I'll stop here with their exemplary devotees. I'm very happy that she's getting connected to Guru Parampara by the mercy of our dear Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Romapada Swami Maharaj.
Let's do 1 at a time, right?
Yes, yes.
You ready? Yes. How does it feel hearing all of that from her? She's looking down. Okay. Your vows, and before the deities. I hope the deities they can see, even if you can't see. You'll chant how many rounds every day for the rest of your life on these beats?
All rounds.
Yes?
16.
16. And the rules that you'll follow?
No intoxication, no meat eating, no illicit relationships, and no gambling.
Okay. And as the others have vowed, you'll continue making best effort to follow Prabhupada's teachings for the rest of your life. Very good. Initiated name is Archie Devi Dasi.
Archie Mataji ki jai.
The husband of Archie is an incarnation of the personality of Godhead, Prithu, and Prithu's wife, or his consort, is Archie. So you can read about her in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Next.
Okay. So Priya Mataji, so she, I have very nice, I don't know where to start, but yeah, Mataji came into our lives and along with a good husband. So firstly, Jainitai Prabhuji was attending classes and then Mataji started. I still remember she was very skeptical in the beginning, and there's like so much progress that I see, so much connection that she made, and she won the hearts of all the devotees here. She takes care of the photography, all the photo services. In fact, it was funny that both our main photographers are getting initiated today, Priyam Mataji and Harshrani Mataji. So she takes care of the photography service. She takes videos every Sunday and posts them on our social media, and makes flyers and just so much. And of course, raising two children, Ovia and Anirudh, in Krishna consciousness very nicely, and supporting her husband. Again, to keep it short, I'll stop here.
Yes, stop there.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Okay, your vows. You ready? Yes. You nervous? Yes. The number of rounds you'll chant every day on your beads going forward in time?
Minimum 16 rounds.
And the 4 rules that you'll follow?
No gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex.
No gambling.
No meat eating.
Okay. And you'll make your best effort as the others to carefully follow, make best effort to carefully follow Prabhupada's teachings.
Yes.
Initiated name is Padyavali Devi Das.
Hari Bol! Padyavali Mataji ki jai!
Go back. The meaning, Padyavali, is a title of a book written by Rupa Goswami. So you can think of Rupa Goswami, and I'm sure you'll appreciate reading Padyavali. And last but not least, you're going to speak something. I'm going to speak something. Okay, you say 2 words. Short, please.
Hare Krishna. I know Manan Prabhuji since just a few days. Actually, he's an attorney from Mumbai, and he came to the United States for the first time during Memorial Day weekend for like an international lawyers conference. And he heard that Romapada Maharaj was in Gitanagari during Memorial Day. So he took a flight to Gitanagari. Then he heard that he was coming to Jersey after Gitanagari. So he spoke to my parents and he said, I heard you're from Jersey. Can I stay with you? I want to take association. So we hosted him for a few days. He was very enthusiastic, attended every morning and evening lecture. Then he went back to India. Then he heard that I came to Portland when Maharaj was coming. So he said, Harshita, do you know if there's any initiations going on? I said, yeah, please speak with the temple president, Jai Sachindanand Prabhu. And he spoke with his guidance in Mumbai, and they spoke to Guru Maharaj. And within a few days, he returned again from India to the United States, and today he's here. And I think one thing I noticed is that all of this takes a lot of time and energy, monetary effort, and a lot of determination. So I'm really happy for you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Thank you.
his profession is he's part of a law organization or law something, and I got such, I don't know how to, glowing appreciation for him and his service from the two devotees. Those of you from India, you know Dayaram's name. Dayaram quickly wrote me a letter. Yay! And the chairman of, no, not chairman, the Ministry of Legal Affairs, who lives in Singapore, and he's a lawyer, wrote the letter of recommendation, Devaki Nandan Prabhu. I mean, he's got friends in high places. And they really appreciate him and his service. You know, enthusiasm in service. So, the vows. You can just relax. The number of rounds you'll chant on your beads for every day for the rest of your life.
At least 16, Maharaj.
Somebody prompted these devotees. Everyone's speaking very strongly. Everyone. He speaks strongly anyways, but... And the 4 rules that you follow?
No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication.
Okay. And like the others, you'll make your best effort to follow Prabhupada's teachings carefully.
Yes, Maharaj.
Initiated name is Krishna Murari Das.
Krishna Murari Prabhu ki jai.
No explanation needed. Krishna Murari. So, you ready back there? You want to instruct them what to do? Okay.
स्वस्ति स्वस्ति सुमोलिके सत श्री कृष्ण सिद्धानंद गण सर्वेश्वर Om Namo Guru Kisaraya Sakya Dhamaya
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
If everyone can please stand. And if you can give the printouts of Sri Brahma Samhita to Paramakara Prabhu, he's going to go around and collect them. Thank you very much.
They have one more right there. I'll start fast.
Hare Krishna, if other devotees can stop talking, please.
Which one? I don't know. First, can you pursue? I'll find. I'll try.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri.
Can you ask him when he wants me to come meet Maharaj? Can you ask him when he wants me to come meet Maharaj? Because I'll leave Kirtan then. Okay. Just ask him when.
I'll just ask him.
Yeah. For Wampers. Get that contact out for Wampers.
Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Once again.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Namaste Narasimhaya Namaste Narasimhaya Namaste Narasimhaya Praladala Kashi Purvakshaha Kashi Purvakshaha Shila Tankana Khalaye Tankana Khalaye Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha Parato Narsimha Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha Yato Yami Tato Narsimha Bahe Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha Narasimha Madhim Sharanam Prapade Tava Kara Kamala Vare Nakham Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranya Kashipu Tanubringa Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tava Karaka Adhuta Shringa Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Keshavadita Nara Hari Rupa, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Keshavadita, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Narsimhadev, 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 Jaya Narsimhadev, 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 Jaya Narsimhadev, Jaya Narahari, 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 Jaya Narahari, Narahari, Jaya Narahari, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Shri Gurudev, 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 Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. विघ्न विनाशक श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, भक्त श्रोमणी श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की, श्री श्री निताय सच्चिनंदन देव भगवान की, जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की, गुरुदेव की, ताई गौर प्रेमानंदी, हरि हरि बोल। जय। I think it's Prashada? Where's Jai Prabhu?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining us today for the initiations. How many of you are here for the very first time? Introduce yourself. Not by using your daughter's name, but yourself. Please introduce your name and where you're from. Hare Krishna. So for what I've heard, I've heard of the glories of Mataji and Prabhuji, that foundational in the community there and to ISKCON whole by their humble mood of service. And they've raised, the example is, the fruit doesn't fall too far from the tree. And there she is, and her brother also, he's not here this time, but Maharaj comes, and I know she's going to be coming, so she's always here. So let's hear for them with a loud Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Next time, please bring Prabhuji too. I know he's busy. Anyone else here for the first time? Prabhu, do you want to introduce your wife is here for the first time, right? Yeah. Ines Mataji is here for the first time. You've been here before? I'm sorry. Let's welcome her anyways with a loud Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. You are loved. Hare Krishna. Anyone else here for the first time? No. Okay. So next week, after this, those that want to be part of Kirtan, they can sit here and chant the holy name. Those that want to have honor prasadam, please go up. So when you go up and honor prasadam, then it can be distributed in a timely manner, okay? Next week, we're going to have the visit of His Grace Gokuleshwar Prabhu. Next Saturday and Sunday, temple email will indicate the details of Prabhuji's visits, where he's going to have them. But he'll be here on Sunday for Sunday feast program. And then subsequent week, it'll continue. We'll have His Grace Gauranga Darshan Prabhu will be here for 2 days next week. I'm sorry, the week after next. Prabhu, by offering prasadam, all their attention went immediately to that. That's not fair. Next time I'm hanging out with a prasadam plate. So we'll have Gokuleshwar Prabhu this coming weekend. Then the middle of the next week, we'll have Gauranga Darshan Prabhu. And then along the middle to the end of the subsequent week, we'll have His Grace Amarendra Prabhu here. And then we'll have the temple deity welcoming flower outfits, Pushya Abhishek ceremony. So please, we'll have all these details coming up, don't worry. So thank you very much for your love and support. Please honor prasadam right now. And those that are going to do prasad. Hey, thank you. I've never received a clap for any announcement. Hari Bol. Stand up. Stand up. It's the glory of your spiritual master. So Prabhu, Naresh Prabhu was initiated at Sadhu Sangha, or around there, by His Holiness Indraduna Swami Maharaj. Haribol. And he received the name of Govinda Vilas Prabhu. Haribol. Very sweet. Jai. And as you know, Prichalata Mataji is a sweet wife, very senior devotee. We're so happy for you and your family. Thank you very much for taking that step. Hare Krishna. No, not this one. This one.
Are you announcing? Are you announcing anything? Should we start? Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.